SacredTouch, a collaboration with Soldier Blue and Catherine Wyatt. Walking the road of ways, the tithes of time given for sacrifice, the worth of all things brought to bear, food taken from the mouth to make sure learning is done, gifts of beauty and responsibility are presented by elders, acknowledging the young and the work accomplished for service for the people. Porcupine quill medallions, bead-worked pouches, a silver ring in the shape of a spirit animal, a turquoise stone-made bracelet, blessings given, prayers of strength and life, placed within the designs, a sense of dignity of red earth, and we wear what we have because our life morphs, becomes ceremony, and we go through our days and we meet the people of the outside world. No courtesy offered, no care taken to ask if actions taken are appropriate. And you, pale and hollow, ask as you touch our sacredness, specific to us. Can I see that? In what culture does see and touch mean the same thing? And so they sit, cross-legged, wrapped in white blankets.
Sacred white, perfumed with sandalwood and vibration, they smile as they know what you came to ask is within you. Slowly they guide you back to yourself. Did you think it was an accident? No, it was all lawful unfolding. Running from teacher to teacher, collecting mantras like cheap beads, yoga-sizing, bastardizing the essence of practice. Practice started before you took a body. So you claim an Indian name given as a reflection, like the sun on the waters, of the quintessential self. Believing it a mistake, you were born outside of India, yet claim to understand karmic ways. Running around from ashram to ashram, looking to best what was given something blessed. They sit and smile, and they say yes, yes, as they know you can only hear at the level of consciousness you are at, wearing epithets like baubles, seeking cities, powers, when the goal is the open heart, the signs of hand and air, taught the feet, feel the beat of our greater drum.
Our Earth Mother. We have from our grandmother beaded signs of our family name, a sacred sigil from a favored uncle, passed down through generations. Yes, we are becoming our ancestors. The time moves, the sun is warm, and we walk into the smiling sounds of songs, the drum, the people, and we wear our paint, our best regalia and feathers, handed down or earned outright in recognition of what we have done for our people, in defense of our country, and all that means to us as residents of our Turtle Island. And we gather, and the outsiders are there with their cameras and their casual arrogance and want to touch and want to ask questions not theirs to know. And they snap photos without asking. Where does it say anywhere at a powwow that we are ever your trivial pursuit? That with impunity and without any courtesy, you can simply take from us red earth one more time. Ceremony, regalia, it is our right, our culture, and we do not give it away to anyone. You slide in the door with a mascot sports shirt on, and we see the logo is us. Whom did you ask for that? When did we become your public property of domain? We are not your mascots. It is a discipline moving from the gross to the subtle,
Vibration, sound, and light. Barnes and the nobles do not teach the subtle way of oral traditions. Tantra was not meant to be read from a book by a publisher in New York. It was not meant to be yet another way to gain cities, nor was it meant to be unguided by the steady hand of a master, pushing Kundalini around as though it did not have any repercussions. Paths of fire and light are found in the sacred spaces, places of silence. Have you practiced silence? Cherished it as much as the latest yoga outfit or a new mat when the earth and the sun call for sun salutations? Or did you find them on a Walmart video? Every movement in the flow goes with a corresponding breath for purpose, not in service of ego, easy to get caught there. As they came to the West, it was sacred to be passed from teacher to student, step by step. Practice, like all things Western, it became fashionable instead of purposeful. There is a method. There in Patanjali, each sutra, each thread a step on a path that was started lifetimes ago. Shopping malls and yoga halls, books written by anyone, someone who spent a year with Sri so-and-so, now knows enough to spread ignorance. Then one of the elders come along in his quiet. Drawn to that which he holds within, they gather at his feet, touch his sandals, and wait for the words, as he smiles. Yes, yes. As he is asked how to become enlightened, are you so surprised when he answers, if you want to become enlightened, feed people. Our very form is love. What can you hear? But Swami, how do I get enlightened? And he smiles, telling you what you can hear. As you run to the next mandir, asking the same question, looking for it in the pages of publishers from Barnes and the Nobles before you come into this incarnation, who took your money, and tradition turns to sludge. If you are not an Indian, you chose not to be one before you took a body. It isn't the body, it's the practice. Do the meditation, chop wood, carry water, and feed people. Choose a path and stick with it. Yea, the arrogance of ignorance, willful and cultivated. Red earth, we see this in plenty.
With our summer-timed visitors of ceremony, you know not the ways nor courtesies of acknowledgement, and yet you walk through our communities going into people's homes as if that is nothing wrong. It is wrong. What would be your knee-jerk reaction did we merely step upon your family grounds, estate, to perform ceremony? Would you then think us so quaint? We remember the rice riots of the Great Lakes, our forms burned in effigy, the fish-ins of the 50s in the Northwest, and your bumper stickers that said, "Save a fish, kill an Indian." Did you think our memories so short as to forget that? And yet you come to us in the vacation heat of your sun day as if we should be an open house unto you, our homes, our sacred, our earth, our cultures and traditions, the ways of our prayer. You don't even know what it means to carry water. Keep your contempt equal to your disdain, and I will provide shelter for my peoples and the spirit of ways that you will never understand, let alone show respect for. Personal respect, common courtesy. It is your language. Do you recognize the words? You who are to us only the latest legacy of over-friendly guests, with the crass thought that somehow you belong here now. Who said so? We will share what we have been given, and we shall husband and defend the sacred which is ours. as sacred rite of our spirituality. Hoka strong hearts, brave hearts to the front. It is a good day to fight. It is a good day to die. Our death song upon our lips. Only the earth and the mountains live forever. Tashunka Witko, crazy horse, a grandfather unto us all, has said so. Hoka as we find our way upon our journey home, with our feet and dreams immersed in the paints we have received from the elders, as we walk between the steles and sacred stones upon the ghost road.